Hi! You're down here now. Well, at least I get to talk to you. El Pizzo. El Pizzo. El Pizzo. El... Danny. Your name's now Danny. Cool. So he's the new commander. Well, he was a nervous commander, but he's still apparently a good guy. Awesome. I always like it whenever they're able to bring in more members and things like that. I remember the jump from X4 to X5 back in the old Mega Man X series, where it was basically, you know, X and Zero and just some unknown members of the Hunter base. We didn't really know who they were. And then X5 came around, and then some of them were actually given designs and personalities and names, and then we were actually able to identify some of them, such as Douglas and Alia. And it's always good to see that whenever they're able to better personify these kinds of characters, especially when they have relative importance to the situation at hand. So here we are. We got this Danny guy, and he's, you know, he's all right. Got another commander, kind of like how we had Cygnus. Or Sinus. I'm not sure how you say his name. Signas. So here we go. He wants to help to destroy Neo Arcadia. Of course, yeah, well, Zero would know. He's been there. Yeah, that throws a wrench in there. Mr. Legend. Okay, you know, given some formalities there, I can appreciate that. Got a feeling that you don't like me very much. This is so unfortunate. I was really hoping to get along with you. Well, I don't know. It's probably because he doesn't know him. You know, they were even saying before that, you know, like, oh, you still won't let me buy? Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta talk to Ciel and Servo. Well, Zero's probably just, you know, leery of everybody. You know, kind of how he is, because he doesn't trust all that well. I remember also in the old X series how he wasn't good with new faces. You know, he really wasn't. I also remember how it was it fleshed out rather well in Command Mission, which the furthest thing from a Mega Man X game that, you know, you could have had, but it still was a X game, and it took the character Zero basically and threw a bunch of new heroes in your face and was like, here are these new heroes that you're going to be fighting with, and Zero's just like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't know who these people are. I'm not going to bother with them. They're, you know, freaking weird, and I don't know them. We can't trust them. So it makes sense that he wouldn't trust this new guy, Danny. He doesn't know what he's capable of. And while I'm up and moving, I'm able to get around enough. Dude, he was fighting for a year straight. And even then, X apparently beat Zero in that amount of time, because X was fighting for years and years and years and years and years. So, X's weapons were probably ground to dust. Chain Rod. I wonder if that's kind of like the triple rod. Hook and hang on to the ceiling. We're drawing a... Ooh. Huh. Okay. So, yeah, you know, that sounds like a pretty versatile weapon. Yeah, sure, why not, right? Alright. Got the chain rod. Got my shield boomerang back, and... Oh, so he could... Okay, so triple rod is not back. 2 more for the chain rod, 2 more for the shield. Okay, so yeah, you know, let's give this a try. Let's, I'm gonna try to miss Servo. Oh, that's cool. It literally extends out like that. That's neat. Oh, you can even go up and down. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is neat. Oh, there you go. And you can actually, like, get some momentum and, like, swing. That's cool. There we go. Get some momentum going. All right. That's kind of neat. And by kind of neat, I mean that's really neat. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but I can get used to that. So, oh, there you go. So you can actually like latch it and then just like you like pull it that way. That's kind of neat. But apparently couldn't latch it the other way. There we go. That's kind of cool. You know, I actually wonder if that thing's even destroyable. I didn't even think to check it. No, you can't shoot it. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button. Okay, so I can't destroy him with that. No, that thing is just not destroyable. Only meant for the purpose of showing you how the thing works. Still, that is really cool. Ooh, they gave her a voice. Did you hear that? She went like, ah! And that's cool. I like what they did with her room. It's all updated. It's much cleaner, much neater. Apparently in the year that they had to work on everything, this place got a major overhaul, like bigger than they were explaining. And that's really cool. Okay, yeah. Weren't able to find him. Which is kind of, I mean, it's one of those things like, you think maybe they'd have had like a radar or something they could have maybe used to find him, but maybe he went off the radar or something. You know, and that was where he was bringing that year-long fight, you know, wherever it was. And he was able to maybe find his way back. And he doesn't remember again. I mean, he's got a lot of problems with that. That stinks, man. Remember what you're working on. Well, you were researching the elves before. You were also researching many solutions to a lot of the world's problems. Oh, a different energy for energy crystals. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, of course that probably throws up a red flag to Zero, because there's one quote I remember from Zero, and that's, "Change the world? Sounds like Maverick talk to me." My Zero impression is not very good, but, you know, sounds like Maverick talk to me. Something like that. Iron-fisted policy, energy shortage. Yeah, you know what? Drastic times probably called for the drastic measures. And that would explain why they had all the energy crystals, like, holed up in that one room back in the first game. Is that what was going on in the first game? Wow, talk about a direct parallel to what's going on around here. Okay, I can see where the conflict of interest is here. She wants to look for a way to keep, you know, places from being destroyed, keep Replutes from being retired, and he thinks that targeting one particular group and getting rid of them, seeing them as the problem, is going to be what, you know, restores the peace. So, okay, I can see where the two maybe don't see eye to eye. And I can definitely understand why. Okay, I like where she's going with this, because it's a similar idea to what X had. He didn't want to have, you know, he didn't want to have to destroy things to make the peace. He wanted the peace to be available through other means, you know? I remember in X7 that it was a little out of character for him to just completely stop fighting and look for other peaceful methods when literally Reploids and humans alike were dying left and right. But that is something that would at least cross his mind, is that, hey, if there's a way to achieve peace literally without killing anybody, let's pursue it. And then, of course, if it does end up coming down to, hey, listen, you need to take up some arms, X is going to do it. He's going to be there. He's going to be that shield that the world needs. All right. Yeah, you know what? Let's save right now because we got this game started. Yeah, I was gonna say there's that elf right in the back there. I'm glad they have an option to talk about it. Wait a minute. It's a free floating program. The elves are like loose data hanging out in the air? That's both confusing and awesome. Yeah, that's right, because you had to give them so many crystals to be able to bring them up to speed. Right. It can't be resurrected. It can only be used once. What else do you have to say about that? Yeah, right, I was going to say, I don't know how you got it to stay in that containment there. Oh. Okay, so he might have a differing view on how to solve the problem, but he does at least have some belief in what CL is doing, because he gave her an elf. He used to work... So apparently he used to work there before all the crap happened. Okay. Running test to understand its mechanism. It's a program. You think you'd be able to analyze it with something that's able to disassemble the code. Huh. There's got to be more to it than that in that case. There's got to be way more to it than that. If it's, a matter of them seeing it as like, hey, it's, not just, energy source. It's, all this complex data and stuff, and whoa, what did I just walk into? Okay, wait a minute, we already had a legion being sent out, and they went to the left part of the screen. Is there another one? This must be the right side, because it's Operation Righteous Strike. You mean Copy X? Oh boy, so he started staging a coup. Might not be the right word for it, but he's planning an attack. Thought you were calling me Mr. Legend. I was gonna say you're sending out a small army. Well, dang. Okay. I mean, this guy's been on the front lines for over a year, a solid year now. I guess he would know what he's talking about. Okay, so they were already doing all that. Zero probably is out of the loop when it comes to that. He only just got back to base. Okay. Okay, so it's one of those things where like he really wants to see this through, but he's also kind of willing to bend with Zero a little bit. So that's good. Yeah, you know what? He fought for the base once. We can fight for the base again. Let's keep fighting for the underdog here. All right, what do we got? Ooh, we get mugshots. All right. There we go, harkening back to the olden days. That was one thing, now that I'm thinking about it, that in the first Mega Man Zero they didn't have any mugshots. You picked a mission just from a list. It was just a short little list, and you got briefly told what was going on. You had no idea who the enemy was going to be, which I guess kind of makes sense given the story of it. But here, yeah, you know what? I guess it kind of makes sense. This would, have more mugshots because the resistance base is complete now. It actually is, better functioning. It's cleaner. It's more refined. They probably have better technologies. So yeah, if there's something that they need to rain some fire down on, they're obviously going to have more intel. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, definitely getting more intel, because we got area, boss, and mission. So that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce all these. We have the Forest of Dices, and it's High Leg Aurobockle. Aurobockle. And it's a rescue mission. Computer Zone. Polar Camros. I guess destroy Computer Zone, because CZ. Power Room. Phoenix Magnian. Okay, that name alone sounds really cool. And we're also destroying a lot of areas, man. What's going on with this? Train of NA. I guess Neo Arcadia. Panther Flawclaws. Boy, that is just a... Oh my god, that like stuffs up your mouth. It's like you can't even say it. Rob goods. So stealing from Neo Arcadia, basically. These missions do not seem like good missions, except for this one. Because that one's a rescue mission, so we're trying to bring somebody back. But this one, we're destroying a place. This one, we're destroying a place. And this one, we're stealing. I mean, I know that there's been, a lot of gray area with morality when it comes to these games because of the issues they portray. But I don't know about that. That's... I mean, I know I'm going to have to do them anyway, but it's like... Hey, Danny, I mean... I know what you're trying to do, but maybe we can talk this out, right? Like, okay, good, I can go back. Can I, like... Yeah, let's talk with Danny. Okay, at least he knows where he stands, right? I can also talk to the operators. Huh. So I can actually go back to the... Oh, hey, the operators even have a mugshot. Wow, it took me like how many seconds of it being on the screen for me to see that they actually bothered to give the operator a mugshot. That's cool. Okay, so I know I can do that now.